This is the truck which we mobilized and got for running this septic tank, cleaning septic tank. So basically, uh, I have been doing research on sanitation and scavenging and toilets in particular. And recent finding was, so it's not that anyone can do a business, because there is a lot of threat also. It's a life threatening business, any business, but this business is life threatening because there is no competition for them. So when you start a business, they come and threaten. So they threaten that I should not run this vehicle, they should not run. So then we decided that even if some harm happens or something happens also, I think somebody should set up a role model that we have to own this business. The Dalit community or any community which is engaging in their work, they should commercialize their business rather than just working as a manual labor in this scene. So this is the reason. It's an ideological war that it's a passion for me, that until the community comes and owns this business, I would leave it. Until it owns, I will be running it. When the community is ready to buy vehicles across Tamil Nadu, even in my area, if they are ready to buy and run it, I would leave the business. Until then, the mindset of our community should change, that we need this business, we have to own it because there is a huge money from it. And also many people can get jobs in it. Job has been considered as an untouchable, and it is not the job. Even the idea of scavenging is considered as an untouchable. Let it be whether scavenging, manual scavenging, or even cleaning a proper toilet. So all are considered as a bad thing in Indian society. And I was also surprised to find that that is the case. That is the same understanding or ideas which is prevalent among the community also. So what I found is, because in my area, the place I live in, Kotagiri Town Panchayat, Kotagiri, the Nilgiri district. Here, for the last 10 years, there has been septic tanks running. Uh, so my father and my family, most of them are engaged with the sanitation work. So even while doing my studies, I've been wondering why the toilets, like in Metropolitan town or in the airport, why these toilets are not owned by the same community which has been working for for generations, including airport toilets would be owned by a Brahmin Sulabh International, and it is a multi-billion business. It is right now, so it has gone to different countries and introducing new toilets. But actually, I found that even when I brought up a new idea to do research, and IITs and IIMs did not, or research institutions did not support. So what I found is, so Dalit community can never do business. Let it be even if they're a caste occupation. So when there is a business oriented to the caste community, then it is occupied by the other community also. So why there is no protest to this? Because Dalits think that this is an untouchable job. So therefore, the business community, what they do is they own the business. Like Sulabh International will own the business, like a Brahmin will own the business, but the scavengers would be running, cleaning it. So the system doesn't change. Only the business and the money making changes. So that is where was so surprised, and I was after doing my research, and recently when I came home for 1 year, 2 years, I've been asking the same community members, why shouldn't you run a septic tank truck? I have been going across different people, organizations, Dalit movement. Why shouldn't we run the truck? Because we do the business, we do manual scavenging, we clean the roads, and we do everything for 400 rupees per day. Like the lady's salary to collect garbage in my area is 400 rupees. For men, it would be around 600 rupees, because men do not go for collecting garbage. Men would go for some other work. So there's a job discrimination is there, but the salary we have to keep in mind is 400 rupees. But the septic tank cleaning, the vehicle people own, they just go, they just suck it and they dump it. They take a huge amount, like 30,000, 20,000, 40,000. They charge. Let it be the price. I do not want to get into the modality of their business. But I would ask, So for a scavenger, why shouldn't they involve in this business? They become owner of the business. Then they said, no, we do not want to do that business. We want to keep away from it. So I said, see, if you keep away from the business, your caste does not change. Even if even after doing postdoctorate, I'm still considered as in Chaklier community by the non-Dalit community. So I embrace Islam, but many people know me as a Chaklier. So that is why I embrace Islam. After embracing Islam, that's I'm not considered as a Dalit, but among our community, they still, because my relation, my community, everything is there, and I embrace Islam for my community. So now the issue here is I was so shocked to hear that people are not ready. People are not ready to do this business. So I told them that, see, I did a postdoctorate. And I did a PhD and postdoctorate. Now I'm ready to do the business, hoping that the community will come forward and own this business across India. Because I think this they have to own this business. They have to own the toilets. They have to own the airport toilets. Every business should go to this community. You take all, but the rest of the community, let it be temple, become modernized. It goes to the Brahmin, like the weaving community. When the weaving goes to the government, they still own the community. The community owns the business. The farmers, even when there are so much of revolution happens in farmers, even if Ambani comes, still the farmers are the same community. So when all of them are same community, why there is a huge discrimination for this Dalit community to not take this forward? There is no campaign at all. So I think business is a very important, and they should make this as a business model. So one. The second thing is, after starting this, I circulated a visiting card to the area. So after I circulated the visiting card, this is the visiting card. Um, After I circulated this among a community, because our plan is I will involve the community, because let them get 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees per week. We will do a minimal gain business, and we will set a role model that not to make money out of it, but rather kind of a service along with the money, not a swindling money with a hefty amount. So I thought that let the community earn it. So most of the people would be the community. We will be managing it. So then after circulating this, the local Damayanti caste Hindu person, I came to know, because I always felt that this is a lower caste people who are doing the work in my area, because they all come from a neighboring district, a very far away district, and they stay here and they do the business. Earlier, 10 years before, there was one truck. Right now, they have some 10 trucks. And yesterday, he called me and he started threatening me. It's not a small threaten. It's a heavy. It's if you know Tamil, I'll put that video also. If you know Tamil, you will understand the gravity of that threatening. So that threatening was that I should not. He didn't even say I should not do the business. He's saying how courage you have to even buy a truck and circulate the visiting card. He didn't say that you should not run. No, that word never came from his mouth. So he started threatening it badly, and then we are handling it. I approached the police, and the police has asked us, told that they would call them and talk. So anyway, the point here is, I understood it is not anybody can do that. Anyone can start a septic tank truck. You can mobilize funds, and we bought the vehicle, and now we need some funds of around 50 to 60 to buy the motor. This is the initial stage, because if you have to run a legal truck, then you need a huge investment. You should buy a lorry along. That is the approved method. Since in locals there is no still approved, there is nothing called approval. So therefore, anyone can run in a small truck until you earn some money to buy a bigger vehicle. So I hope that very soon, once the business starts, it goes well, we would buy a lorry, which is exclusively for a septic tank. So right now we bought this vehicle, and we need some around 50 to 60 for buying the motor, the pump, motor, and the pipe, and tank, 1,000 liters tank too. So these are the immediate requirements for us. People started calling already for us to come and remove the septic tank. And one thing I would tell the audience is, our cleaning would be properly eco-friendly, that many people dump here and there. Even if it is a costly affair, we would put that in the bill, and we won't charge heavy. We will dump it only in the places which government approved. Even if it is 100 kilometers far away, we will do that. Otherwise, we won't do this business, because we respect eco-friendly kind of an approach, because that's a work. It's not that we need to just dump somewhere and earning money is not a matter here. For us as customers, and also the environment has to be kept clean, and the people whose septic tank gets filled, they should not be burdened with the money, huge money. So we will keep a nominal fees for that. So immediate requirement would be for us to buy a motor and a two septic tank, and two Syntex 1,000 liters, and a 30-meter pipe.